What's good, y'all? It's another sunny day in Northern California. California. I hope you guys are having a blessed and prosperous day. Y'all should let us pray. With Falcons Therapy, man. You see me a lot live lately. Not too many videos that I'm posting that are recorded, but we're going to record one for you today just because we felt like doing a little something on the way to work. And it's honestly how my series has started. It started way back with me just kind of giving my thoughts as I'm driving to work or commuting to various places. And it kind of evolved into doing more live streams and whatnot. So, yeah, the channel has really, I just want to say, I just went back and looked back at some videos. And it's really crazy, like the growth of my channel the past 6 months or so, and I'm just so thankful and grateful. And we got a lot of work to do. Just like our Falcons, we have a lot of work to do. I did kind of a mid-season review yesterday. This is Victory Monday. First of all, let me get that out the way. Falcons defeated the Dallas Cowboys. A lot of people saying they should be the Alice Cowboys because they should take the D out of Dallas, but got all choked up when I said that. But you know what? Dallas Cowboys are a team that I can sympathize with. We were looking like that team for the last 3 years. So, sure, we're on the, we're trending up now, but for the last 3 seasons, our win total couldn't get higher than 7 wins. We already have 6, y'all. It's only week 9. All right. So, sure, it's easy to laugh and poke fun at other teams, but you also got to stay humble, man. Got to stay humble. So I'm just, I'm gonna stay humble. The ultimate goal is a championship, not to just stack wins and make the playoffs. My ultimate goal is for the Atlanta Falcons to win an NFL championship and hoist the Lombardi Trophy, man. That's what I want to see. That's my dream. That's my dream for the Atlanta Falcons, and I truly believe it's going to happen. But in my mid-season review, I went through the rest of the schedule for the Atlanta Falcons. So I wanted to challenge each and every viewer. Go through the NFL schedule, the rest of the NFL schedule, all the way to week 18. Predict the wins and the losses. I personally know what I picked. You can go back and look at my stream on yesterday's after Sunday's game and agree or disagree with what I said. But I think I was being pretty modest when I said the Falcons could win 5 out of their next 8 games. Okay? 5 out of the next 8 would bring the Falcons win total to 11. Okay? Falcons win total goes to 11, and they definitely have a seat in the playoffs. Falcons win total goes to 11. They win the NFC South. Because I have 2 of those wins being the win this week against the Aints and week 18 against the Carolina Panthers. Falcons get this win this Sunday. It's almost a foregone conclusion that they win the NFC South because they are so far 5-0. No, 4-0. 4-0 in division. We beat Tampa Bay twice, beat New Orleans, and we beat Carolina already. Okay, we're 4-0. This week we're going for our 5th division win. This coming week, week 10. And then week 18, we'll have our 6th game, our last division game, against a Carolina team that actually beat the Saints on Sunday. The Saints they've lost 7 in a row. They're a team that has seemingly quit on their head coach. honestly, the final blow for Dennis Allen might be losing to the Atlanta Falcons, and he might be out of there. As a rival of the Aints and of the Saints, I hope they keep him after we beat them. Just because, I don't like him and I want them to have the worst coach possible. But it's probably not going to happen. He was already on the hot seat before the season started. And, the team is just not responding well. They lost to arguably the worst team in football on Sunday. And things are just getting worse. Chris Olave went out with another concussion. That's his second concussion in a month. So my prayers go up to him. Although I don't like the Aints, I don't want to see any of their players injured, and especially with a brain type of injury. So my thoughts and prayer go out to Chris Olave and his family. I hope you get well, young man. Honestly, I hope he takes the rest of the season off, man. You have nothing left to prove this season. You guys aren't going to the playoffs. There's nothing more important than your health. So I hope he just takes the time to talk to doctors and evaluate, honestly, his career at this point. With that many concussions and such a short span of time, we know what medical research says about trauma to the brain and what that can cause, not just in the immediate future, but in the long run. CTE and all those type of things. So you really have to just be very careful with brain trauma. So I want to know, how many wins do the Falcons end up with? How many wins do the Falcons end up with at the end of this season? Do you think they end up with 11? Do you think they end up with 12? Do you think they end up with 13? One thing I can say is Coach Raheem Morris's plan for this team, his plan coming into Atlanta and changing the culture, bringing in a quarterback who can process the field and provide leadership and provide just a winning attitude, man. Everything that he has tried to put in place, except for a defense that gets sacks, he's done. Everything else, you've been great, Coach Heem. So you got one more thing on the list. We need sacks, man. But we did get 2 sacks against the Cowboys on Sunday. I believe it was Grady Jarrett and Caden Ellis with the sack apiece. But yeah, we won some sacks, Coach Heem. We had 2 in the first quarter, and I thought we would end up with something like 4 or 5 for the game, but it didn't turn out that way. But we were getting pressure. So it's encouraging. We've got to take baby steps sometimes. So that was a baby step taken yesterday against the Cowboys. We'll be facing Derek Carr. We know Derek Carr hates the pressure. He hates to be all out blitzed. He hates when he doesn't have time in that pocket. So I expect the Falcons to bring 6, bring 7. We got to stop that run first, though. Got to stop Alvin Kamara. He's going to be a big part of that game plan coming up this Sunday. They're going to look to lean heavily on him. They don't want to put the game solely on Derek Carr's arms and be one-dimensional, because that's when this Falcons defense can excel with Jesse Bates III back there and Justin Simmons, and A.J. Terrell as well. And don't forget about Mike Hughes and D. Alford. Those guys have been playing some good football. I hate to say I'm proud of this team, because we haven't really won anything in the grand scheme of things, but I'm very encouraged by the growth this team has made in such a short period of time. Imagine how the Falcons felt. Imagine how the Falcon fans felt. Imagine how you felt. Imagine how we felt this time last year. This time last year, y'all, how do we feel? We had Desmond Ridder as our quarterback. And then Taylor Heineke as our backup. And we seemingly could not find a recipe for success with either of those guys. We're hopeless. And then we had a head coach who just seemingly couldn't get out of his own way. We were a run-heavy team with two really good running backs. And then we had a head coach who refused to run the ball heavy. He wanted to pass with Desmond Ridder and Taylor Heineke. He wanted to prove he was an offensive genius. And to his dismay, he was unable to achieve that. Just think about that. Think about how you felt this time last year. I'm gonna just give you a moment. I'm gonna ponder too. I'm gonna give you about 30 seconds just to think about how you felt this time last year about our Atlanta Falcons. Ready, go. That was a little more than 30 seconds, man. I just had so many bad memories. And a bad taste came into my mouth as I was thinking of these horrible things. I brushed my teeth. A bad taste came into my mouth, I kid you not. Just thinking about what last season felt like. So, I say all that to say this, y'all, and I'm about to get ready to get up out of here because we got the mayor coming to our school this morning, so I had to go in early. Let's appreciate what Coach Heem is building here, y'all. I see some people in the comment sections, and don't get me wrong, you are entitled to your own opinion. That's why this is Falcons therapy, y'all. You can vent, you can voice your frustration, you can voice the pros and cons. We can agree to disagree. I have no problem with that. But if you're not believing in Coach Heem, if you're not believing in him at this point, at 6-3, undefeated in your division, seemingly on the way to running the entire NFC South, you have the two worst teams in the NFC South left on your division schedule. Got the two worst teams. You swept Tampa Bay. Yes, they were injured, but guess what? All teams have injuries. Not just Tampa. We have injuries. We lost players. Every team has lost players. What else do you want Coach Heem to do? I already mentioned, yes, we would love to have more sacks, but you got the quarterback that we needed to turn this offense around. You were able to secure him. paid him $100 million. People were saying, oh, that's too much for Kirk Cousins. He's too old. Kirk is, why would you invest that much money? 6-3 after 9 games. Why would you draft Bijan Robinson? We already have Tyler Algier. What are you doing? 145 yards, all purpose yesterday. Best running back tandem in the league. That's not Coach Heem because, Bijan was there already, but just saying. What else would you like Coach Heem to do? What else would you like Terry Fontenot to do? Yes, sure, we could go and give away 2 first-round draft picks to get or 3 to get Max Crosby, or Myles Garrett. You need a Godfather deal to get a guy like Myles Garrett. Probably like 5 first-round draft picks. Would that make you happy? Would that make you happy? I see 6-3. I see a team that's ascending, like I said, trending up. I see a team that is far from a finished product. Hear me out. I see a team that is far from a finished product, but that knows how to win. A team that plays for each other and plays for their coach. A team that has pride in their city. A team that has, in a short time span, built a winning culture. What do I mean by winning culture? Some of these games, the Falcons have been down in less than a minute to go. Some of these games were tied. Overtime game. Games the Falcons have lost in recent history. Games they would have surely lost. They would have found a way to lose those type of games. But they've been finding ways to win this season. So, all I got to say is, Coach Heem is not a perfect coach, but I do believe he was the right hire for these Atlanta Falcons. Coach Heem bringing in Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is swag surfing, y'all. Come on, man. You can't even make this stuff up. You can't even make. He's embraced the culture. He's embraced the city of Atlanta. I'm just loving what I see. The vibe around the team. The fans are excited. The fan base is reinvigorated. There's hope surrounding this team. The sky's the limit, man. Maybe we don't win it all this year, but we got something to look forward to next year. It feels better than we did last year. That's all I got. It feels better this year than it did last year. It's your boy, Let Us Pray. I hope you're having a blessed and a prosperous day. Let me know how many wins you think the Falcons can compile. How many wins we going to get by the end of the season, y'all? Check the schedule and let me know in the comment section. And please, I should have said this earlier, but if you made it all the way to the end of the video, if you have not subscribed to my channel, the 500 subscriber giveaway is coming soon, y'all. We are less than 75 subscribers away from doing that giveaway stream. So share this with your friend. Share this with your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your sister, your brother, even your enemies. Because they don't have to be Falcon fans to win. Aints. Y'all welcome in here too, Aints. I mean, anybody could win it. It's no bias. It's going to be randomly generated. Also, there will be no shipping or handling fees for you once you win. I will take care of everything as long as it stays under $200. I got you. It's out of the goodness of my heart for just the support and the love that the Falcons community, the sports fan community have shown me since being a content creator. So I just want to do something special for y'all. It's not my first giveaway. This is my second one. I did one once I got to 300, I believe. So now I have a 500. And who knows when the next one will be. I'll probably wait till I get to 1,000 to do the next one. So coming soon to a stream near you. 500 subscriber NFL jersey giveaway stream. All right? Tell everybody about it. Have a blessed and a prosperous Victory Monday. Much love to you. Thank you so much, like I said, for all the support and for all the love. You could be anywhere else, like my boy Big Low, the Godfather, Big Low Country. Check out his content, please. You could be anywhere else, man. You could be watching anything else. You could be listening to anything else. You could take your time doing anything else. But the fact that you come, and if you made it 21 minutes into this video, much love to you. All right, y'all. Peace. And we out.